Hi class, welcome to week 4. Before I get into week 4, talking about future goals and what we're going to do in this week, I want to talk to you guys. You guys have done a great job in the discussion board. I just want to remind everyone that when you're in the discussion board, that you need to respond to at least 2 other students in order to get full credit. The purpose of the discussion board is to communicate, to interact with one another, and learn from one another. And you can't do that if you just make one post and then say forget it. Not to mention, it does hurt your points. Discussion boards is typically one of the easiest ways to get points in your classes. So remember, moving forward, in this class and in your future classes, it's important that you get into your discussion boards and you interact so that you can get full credit. Now, with that said, I also want to commend you guys on your assignments. Some of you created some very creative time management plans. And what I saw overall in the class is that a lot of you have high values for your family and your children. And so I saw that reflected in your papers that you wrote. The reason why you're in school is because you want to make a better life for your family and your children. And then I saw you in your time management plan put that balance in there. You included your work time, your study time, and then time with the family. And then I saw somebody, I want to say it was Twilo. Please don't shoot me if it's not. But he said that he scheduled time for his hobbies. I'm a big hobby person. I paint, I draw, I make stuff all the time, make crafts all the time. I do a lot of writing. And so it is very important for me to schedule that time in. So I was happy to see that scheduling in there. So remember that moving forward, when you are scheduling your time, don't forget to schedule time that adds to you personally, that gives you a balance, that you're not always working on school, working on work, and you're not putting any time in yourself, because if you don't do that, you'll burn out. You'll burn out either in school or in work or in family, and you don't want to do that. You want to try to manage your time well, where you can give 100% in all areas at the allotted times that you have. So great job last week, guys. I was really impressed with the work. If you did not have an opportunity to submit your assignments, I encourage you to go ahead and do that. I don't ever just lock students out of assignments and say, no, you can't submit assignments. You have the opportunity to still submit those assignments. Now, our late policy is you'll receive a deduction in points, a 10% deduction each week that it's late. So just keep that in mind in your future classes. Some assignments you might not want to do that with, right? But always remember that some points is better than no points, right? So good work on that. Now moving into week 4, I want to remind you guys that your end of term survey is due. You can find that in the week 4 under modules in week 4. Go ahead and complete that. That helps us be better instructors. That helps us better our curriculum, better serve you as students. So it's very important to hear your voice in those surveys and get your feedback, okay? So go ahead and get that done. And then let's move into week 4. What we're going to be doing is goal setting. You guys are going to love the discussion this week. The video that's included in the discussion is awesome. I really like Reggie Rivers and what he says in this video. So I'm excited to hear and see your discussions this week in the discussion board. And then this week, you're going to actually prepare a budget. You're going to, last week you organized your time. This week you're going to try to organize your money. You know, how am I going to pay for school, and how do I include school in the budget? So now you get to sit down and think about how that'll work, right? There is a budget template or a budget example in the assignment. However, you can use any kind of budget template to be creative with your budget. But I do need to see it in a template form or a spreadsheet or something like that where I can see actual numbers. This is not an assignment where you summarize a budget. I actually need to see a budget. If you have any questions, you know, you guys can contact me. You can send me a text message, email me, or call me, okay? If you call me, please leave a message if I don't answer. I'm not always able to answer right away because I'm either instructing or I'm on meetings or whatever. So please do leave a message. All right. Well, that's it, guys. I want you to have a great week. Talk to you soon.